class. Tatiana Lynch again. Today I'll be talking about social justice, so we'll just hop right in. I'll just start with my reference. It's going to be our textbook. And so the first question here is about understanding of how cultural humility, cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice are important in the counseling profession. As a person of color and wanting to go into the community of people of color, it's very important to be aware of how they perceive counseling. Um, the older generation would never do it. The younger generation, of course, is afraid of judgment. So those kind of concepts worked hand in hand, especially advocating for mental health for people of color, and then also trying to understand the cultural differences and how we can assist them in those differences when offering them counseling services. The next question is the understanding of the ethical principles regarding those concepts. So, although there are quite a few, the three core principles I believe include the lifelong learning and self reflection, mitigating power imbalances, and the institutional accountability, and I highly agree with those. It's definitely a goal that I plan to kind of move forward as much as I can and make plans to do so. Our next question is about a Bible verse or spiritual quotation that supports the importance of cultural awareness, humility, and social justice. So with that, I have selected one by Booker T. Washington, and it is there are two ways of exerting one's strength. One is pushing down, and the other is pulling up. And then our last two questions. The first one being an action you will take to develop and demonstrate cultural humility with clients. For me, I will actually make a survey in which I ask them cultural questions, not about things like what was your life like, actually digging into culture. Like, do you hug your friends? Do you communicate with them? What's your form of communication? I plan to be a counselor who utilizes technology, so if a person feels more comfortable texting, that's actually part of their culture at this point, and I plan to incorporate that in. The next and final question is an action you will take to advocate and engage in social justice for client populations. There's a lot of social things happening out in the world. I plan to advocate and be out there offering mental health services and making sure that those people, are able to deal with any of those traumas. Thank you.